Have you ever wondered why your legs are getting weaker even though you're not lacking any vitamins? You take vitamin D every day. You add calcium, magnesium, even omega-3. You eat healthy, get enough sleep, and still try to go for a walk each afternoon. But then, one morning as you step out of bed, a leg cramp strikes again like a familiar trap. You sigh and think, why is this still happening? Could it be that one or two of the vitamins you take daily are actually the silent culprits behind your weakening legs? Why do more vitamins seem to bring more cramps? Why do short walks feel as exhausting as climbing a hill? Why does your doctor say you're doing everything right, yet something still feels wrong? You're not the only one with these questions, and this video might just hold the answer you've been waiting for. In just a few minutes, we'll reveal 2 vitamins that seem good for your health, but may actually be weakening your muscles, causing pain, and slowly taking away mobility for people over 60. Not everyone needs to stop taking them, but you do need to understand what's happening inside your body before it's too late, leading to leg cramps, sharp muscle pain. Feel your legs getting weaker despite a healthy lifestyle? Are still unsure what might be going wrong? This video is for you. Don't look away, because the answer may surprise you and could change the way you protect your legs every single day. Welcome to Senior Health Table, where we help you protect your health one step and one night's sleep at a time. You're watching a particularly important video, especially if you take daily vitamins but still feel your legs growing weaker, experience unexpected leg cramps at night, feel unsure whether you're supplementing the right way or not. In today's video, you will learn about 2 vitamins that seem harmless, but could be weakening your muscles, affecting your balance, and raising your risk of falling. Understand why supplements can become a burden, especially after 60. Most importantly, discover how to make the right changes to protect your legs and your independence. Don't forget to leave a comment below. I'd love to know where you're watching from and what vitamins you take daily. Hit like to help this video reach more people, and subscribe if you want more helpful content made just for older adults. Now let's begin exploring the first vitamin, the one that could be affecting your legs every day without you even realizing it. Vitamin A good friend that can turn against you. Have you ever believed that vitamin A is a savior for your eyes, skin, and immune system? You're not wrong. But what you may not have been warned about is this: after the age of 60, excess vitamin A can lead to muscle weakness, joint pain, and even an increased risk of fractures. Why does vitamin A affect your legs? Vitamin A is a fat-soluble vitamin, which means it is not easily flushed out like B or C vitamins. When consumed in excess, especially from supplements, vitamin A gradually builds up in the liver and bones, leading to a condition called hypervitaminosis A. And that's when things become dangerous. Long-term buildup causes inflammation in muscle tissues, especially in the legs, hips, and lower back, the parts of the body that bear the most weight. According to Mayo Clinic, one of the most common symptoms is deep muscle pain, a sensation of being stretched or pressed down, very similar to cramps but harder to identify. The result: muscle weakness, imbalance difficulty, standing for long periods, trouble walking quickly, and a higher risk of falling, which can be very serious for seniors. Common symptoms of vitamin A overdose: muscle aches, especially in the thighs, calves, and lower back. Leg fatigue, even after short walks. Dizziness when standing due to low blood pressure and thigh weakness. Difficulty climbing stairs, unstable gait, especially nighttime cramps or cramps after light activity. According to a study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, vitamin A intake exceeding 1,000 IU per day is linked to decreased bone density and significant muscle pain in adults over 60. Who is at higher risk? Older adults who take multivitamins daily without monitoring dosage. Those who eat a lot of animal liver, drink fortified milk, or take high-dose vitamin A supplements over 8,000 IU. People with chronic liver disease, kidney disease, or fat metabolism disorders, making it harder for their body to eliminate vitamin A. Those with osteoporosis or arthritis. These conditions may worsen if vitamin A buildup blocks calcium absorption. Safe solution: use just enough and use it right. Recommended daily vitamin A intake after age 60, men around 3,000 IU per day, equivalent to 900 mcg. Women around 2,300 IU per day, equivalent to 700 mcg. Natural sources of vitamin A, easy to absorb, less likely to build up O. Carrots, pumpkin, sweet potatoes, rich in beta-carotene. Vitamin A, precursor, dark leafy greens, spinach, kale. Cod liver oil should be taken in proper doses. No more than 1,000 IU per day if your diet is already rich in vitamin A. Foods note. Beta-carotene is not toxic when consumed in large amounts as the body only converts it as needed. But retinol, the form of vitamin A found in supplements, builds up easily, and that's what you need to watch for. Key takeaway. Not all supplements are helpful, and not every vitamin is a hero, especially if taken at the wrong time or in the wrong dose. Vitamin A, once seen as the light for the eyes, can become the shadow that weighs down the legs of older adults when overused. Vitamin D is the sunlight within every cell. Have you ever heard that? That's true. Vitamin D helps the body absorb calcium, keeps bones strong, and supports the immune system, especially important in old age. But what you haven't been warned about is this: too much vitamin D can make your legs feel heavy and stiff and gradually lose their natural strength. 1. When too much of a good thing becomes a burden. Vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin, and it's not as easily eliminated from the body as you might think. When taken in excess, especially in high-dose supplements, D3 accumulates in fat tissues and the liver. What are the consequences? Calcium levels in the blood rise abnormally, a condition called hypercalcemia. Excess calcium doesn't go into the bones. Instead, it builds up in the muscles, joints, and tendons. The result: your legs become stiff, hard to flex, or stretch, more prone to cramps and fatigue, even after mild activity. According to the National Institutes of Health, vitamin D overdose can cause muscle pain, weakness, balance disorders, and double the risk of falling in people over 65. The sunshine that could burn your muscles. Have you heard that vitamin D is like sunshine inside every cell? That's true. Vitamin D helps the body absorb calcium, strengthens the bones, and supports the immune system, especially important as we age. But what you may not have been warned about is this: too much vitamin D can make your legs feel heavy and stiff and gradually lose their strength. When too much of a good thing becomes a burden. Vitamin D is fat-soluble, and it does not leave the body as easily as you might think. When taken in excess, especially in high-dose pills, the body stores D3 in fat in the liver. What are the consequences? Blood calcium levels rise abnormally, a condition called hypercalcemia. Excess calcium doesn't go to the bones, it builds up in muscles, joints, and tendons. The result: your legs become stiff, harder to stretch, more prone to cramping and tiredness after light activity. According to the National Institutes of Health, excess vitamin D can cause muscle pain, weakness, loss of balance, and a doubled risk of falling in people over 65. Warning signs that you may be taking too much vitamin D. Muscle tightness, feeling like there are rocks in your calves. Aches in the thighs and calves, especially in heat or after walking. Mild nausea and reduced appetite without an obvious cause. Frequent urination as the kidneys try to flush out extra calcium. Insomnia, nighttime leg cramps, and a sensation like electric jolts through the legs. If you are taking vitamin D daily, especially doses over 2,000 IU, it's time to review your intake. Who is at higher risk? Safe dosage and natural sources of vitamin D. Why are seniors at higher risk? After the age of 60, the body's ability to metabolize vitamin D slows down, making it easier for it to build up. Many older adults drink fortified milk, take D3 supplements, and spend time in the sun without realizing their total daily intake may exceed the safe limit. Those with chronic kidney disease, kidney stones, high blood pressure, or osteoporosis are even more vulnerable to complications from excess vitamin D. So how much is enough? Harvard Health recommends adults over 60, 600 to 800 IU per day do not exceed 1,000 IU daily unless instructed by a doctor. Avoid self-prescribing high doses like 2,000 IU to 5,000 IU just because ads promote immune-boosting benefits, especially without a blood test. Safe, natural sources of vitamin D. Fatty fish, salmon, sardines, mackerel, whole eggs, fortified milk or almond milk with added D3. Morning sunlight, just 10 to 15 minutes a day is enough. Remember, you don't need more, you just need the right amount at the right time and from the right source. Key takeaway: vitamin D is like the sun in a pill, but if not managed carefully, that sunlight can burn away the flexibility and strength in your legs. Keep in mind, feeling tired doesn't mean you need more vitamins. Not everyone needs high doses. And above all, older adults should listen to their bodies, not advertisements. Specific effects and symptoms of vitamin A and D deficiency or excess. Vitamin A, when lacking, you feel weak. When excessive, it turns harmful. Vitamin A plays a key role in immune function, tissue and skin repair, vision and bone health. But did you know? A lack of vitamin A can cause dry skin, blurred vision, and slow wound healing. Excess vitamin A, common in people over 60 who take multivitamins incorrectly, can damage bones, cause muscle pain, imbalance, and frequent cramps. According to the Mayo Clinic, those who take more than 1,000 IU daily over a long period are at risk of migraine, 2 to 3 times higher chance of hip fractures, chronic muscle pain with no clear cause, disruption in calcium and magnesium absorption, leading to cramps and nighttime leg spasms. Picture this: a senior waking up in the middle of the night with a severe calf cramp, fumbling for a muscle rub, sitting down in silence, wondering what's going wrong. It could very well be the vitamin you've been taking with the hope that it would make you feel healthier. Vitamin D: when deficient, you feel fragile. When excessive, you feel stiff. Vitamin D is known as the key to calcium absorption, maintaining bone density, regulating muscle function. But vitamin D is like sunshine, gentle in the morning, but potentially scorching at noon if not used with care. When vitamin D is lacking, you may suffer from osteoporosis, frequent falls, or fractures. You may experience muscle weakness, leg cramps, and lower back pain. According to Harvard Health Publishing, around 60% of people over 65 have mild to moderate vitamin D deficiency, leading to ongoing leg fatigue and unstable walking. When vitamin D is in excess, the body cannot simply eliminate the extra. It turns into calcium buildup in the blood, leading to leg cramps, sharp muscle pain, increased risk of kidney stones, dehydration, or even kidney failure. Uncontrolled muscle contractions, especially at night. Have you ever felt your legs stiffen after dinner or been startled awake by a sudden cramp in the dark? That might be the moment excess calcium from too much vitamin D begins attacking your muscles and joints. Conclusion of this section: too little, you feel weak. Too much, you might lose your ability to move. These two vitamins require balance, like a well-tuned symphony between absorption, storage, and usage. When that harmony is lost, your muscular and skeletal system can fall apart like a song without a conductor. Safe and natural sources of vitamin A and D. Vitamin A, find it in food, not in pills. First, you need to know this: vitamin A exists in two forms. Retinol, active form of vitamin A, found in animal liver supplements, easily accumulates. High risk if taken in large doses. Beta-carotene provitamin A, found in orange and green vegetables, only converted by the body when needed, completely safe. Recommended natural food sources. Carrots, half a root per day, rich in beta-carotene, supports vision and muscle strength. Roasted pumpkin or sweet potatoes, 1 slice daily. Not only tasty, but a nourishing autumn gift for the body. Leafy greens like spinach and kale, great in soups, steamed or stir-fried. Ripe mango or papaya, half a small fruit, a dessert that's also good for your joints. Note: you don't need synthetic vitamin A. Eating 1 ton or 2 servings of orange vegetables daily is enough for your body to produce what it needs naturally. Vitamin D: use sunshine and food, not just pills. Vitamin D is sunlight, but if you hide from it and rely on pills, you're missing out on nature's free medicine. 3 safe and effective sources of vitamin D. Morning sunlight. 10 to 15 minutes per day, exposing hands and face, no sunglasses or sunscreen. Best time: 6:30 to 8:00 in the morning, when UVB rays are still gentle. Helps the body naturally produce vitamin D3 without dangerous buildup. According to Harvard Health, just 15 minutes of light sun exposure can provide up to 1,000 IU of vitamin D, enough for the entire day. Vitamin D-rich foods. Salmon, sardines, mackerel, 2 to 3 meals per week. Natural fish oil plus omega-3 for heart and bone health. Whole eggs, 2 to 3 per week. Vitamin D is in the yolk. Fortified dairy milk or almond milk with added D3, 1 glass each morning. Sample daily meals. Breakfast, 1 glass of fortified milk, plus 1 egg, plus slice of whole grain bread. Lunch, steamed salmon, plus boiled greens, plus half a sweet potato. Dinner, spinach soup, half a bowl of pumpkin, 1 slice of ripe mango. You don't need to add vitamins, you just need the right type, the right amount at the right time. When should you take supplements? Only when advised by a doctor based on a blood test. 25-hydroxy vitamin D. History of osteoporosis, fractures, or poor nutrient absorption. People with lipid disorders or obesity, which reduce vitamin D absorption. In such cases, use low doses and take breaks in between. Avoid taking high doses continuously without monitoring. Key takeaway: food is not just nutrition, it's the safest medicine your body can have if you understand how to use it. You don't need to chase after supplements. Let nature do its work and let your meals become the loyal companion that keeps your legs strong. Medical reminders and expert warnings. 1. Don't let a healthy habit become a silent trap. Many older adults start their day by taking a multivitamin. That's not wrong, but here's the problem. They don't know how much vitamin A and D they're actually consuming each day. They continue eating foods already high in these vitamins, leading to accumulation. And they never get blood tests to monitor vitamin levels in the body. According to a study by the National Institutes of Health, over 30% of people over 60 in the U.S. are consuming more vitamin D than recommended, and 15% are showing signs of excess vitamin A without knowing it. 2. Certain conditions require extra caution. You should consult your doctor if you belong to one of these groups. People with liver disease, kidney problems, kidney stones, or osteoporosis. Those taking diuretics, corticosteroids, or anti-seizure medication. Anyone with a diet high in animal liver, fatty fish, or daily egg consumption. In these situations, the risk of fat-soluble vitamin buildup is much higher, especially without regular blood tests. 3. How to know if you're getting too much. Some early signs are easy to overlook. Achy, heavy legs, night cramps even after taking minerals, mild nausea, poor sleep, frequent nighttime urination, chronic headaches or imbalance, unusual dry skin, brittle or falling hair. If you notice 2 or 3 of these symptoms happening often after starting high-dose vitamins, stop and talk to your doctor. 4. Simple advice, easy to remember, easy to apply, situation-recommended action. Take multivitamins daily, check the label, avoid over 5,000 IUA or 1,000 IUD. Eating liver, fish, and eggs frequently, cut back on supplements, no need for extras. Occasional night cramps, recheck your vitamin A and D intake. Having kidney or liver conditions, get a personalized dosage from a doctor. Golden rule, never self-prescribe, especially with fat-soluble vitamins. What do experts say? Harvard Health: vitamins are tools, not magic. Used the wrong way, they can become dangerous objects. Mayo Clinic: nobody needs maximum vitamins, only the right dose for their body. American Geriatric Society: adults over 60 should get regular nutrition evaluations, especially when taking supplements. Your legs, they're not just for walking, they're for living. Living independently, living actively, living without depending on others. But how can you live fully if each morning begins with a leg cramp you have to fight through? How can you feel safe going down the stairs when one misstep could take away a whole year of recovery? Today we explored 2 vitamins that seem friendly, but when used incorrectly can silently destroy leg strength after age 60. Vitamin A, a longtime friend of vision, but in excess causes muscle pain, weakness, and fractures. Vitamin D, the sunshine in every cell, but in overdose becomes a slow fire that burns away your muscle tissue and balance. The solution is not to cut them off completely, but to truly understand how much your body needs. Which sources are the safest and most natural? What warning signs to watch for and when to get tested? Taking care of your legs doesn't start with a better pair of shoes or a new walking stick. It starts with the vitamins you quietly take each morning. If you found this video helpful, tap like, so YouTube can show it to more older adults who need reliable information. Leave a comment. Tell us what vitamins you take and whether you've experienced nighttime cramps. Subscribe so you won't miss new weekly videos from Senior Health Table, where we go beyond aging talk and help you live healthier, more independent, and more meaningful days. Remember, a strong step today brings you closer to freedom tomorrow. And every healthy journey starts with the right understanding. See you in the next video. Goodbye. See you again.